Right, hello everyone. I want to talk to you about something that's very dear to my life and very dear to my collecting, and that is Dungeons and Dragons. So when I was a little boy, I was about age 6, and for Christmas I got some Dungeons and Dragons action figures. This one, to this day, is still my most memorable, treasured, favourite. That's Elkhorn the Dwarf. And that year I also got Strongheart and some of the other characters. Here's Kellic the Wizard. These aren't my original figures, but I have spent some time over recent years trying to find as many of them as I can. And they also put out packs. Now these figures were in one set pose, so there's no articulation. So yeah, there's the Mountain Dwarfs, or Dwarfs of the Mountain King, I think that's what they were called. But not long after the release of these action figures came a cartoon, and they've recently started putting out, see if I can get them to stand. It's one of the annoying things with more recent action figures is far too many points of articulation, and especially the ankle joints can be really funny. But there's Hank the Ranger. Here is Bobby the Barbarian, who was also my favourite in the cartoon. Ironically, my two favourite characters in D&D have horned helmets. But he also came with the Unicorn. And then there's also Diana, the Acrobat, which I'm not sure is an actual class, like a wizard or a paladin. But it's really cool that they've... I'm just going to lie her down. Like I said earlier, the ankle joints can be really bad. But recently, they brought out a movie, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves, and I managed to get a hold of this figure, Holga Kilgore, and one of the main characters in the film. And once again, annoying ankle joints makes the figures not stand, so you kind of have to lean them against things. Anyway, let me put these aside for now. But the sheer joy I had for years with Dungeons and Dragons came from that 1983 Christmas. And I was at the Bell County Comic Con 2023, just this past weekend, and there was a toy vendor there, and he had on his shelf something I've not seen for about 35 years, and it's damaged, it's missing a lot of parts, kind of like myself. But I bought this, and my heart was in my mouth when I saw this. My chin started quivering, my hands started shaking, I got very emotional seeing this. This is the Fortress of Fangs. It is missing a lot of parts. This eye sticker decal is shredded off. And it doesn't have all the hidden traps and hidden trapdoors. But to me, this was like staring into the eyes of an old friend who I hadn't seen for 35 years. So it was very emotional. So I might try and find replacement parts and try and restore it. The big issue is this side has completely been obliterated, smashed plastic. The plastic is very, very fragile. It is 40 years old. But it really brought me immense joy to see this old friend sitting on a shelf, and it cost me $40. But for a toy that's 40 years old and you have cherished memories with it, I didn't mind paying that. and it was good to bring an old friend home. So thank you very much for watching. Go check out some D&D stuff. Till next time.